17 seasons in, and this man still has a claim as the best player in the world. LeBron has earned the MVP more times than most people get a participation trophy. He's 35 years old, has some gray hair in his beard, and has a legitimate argument as this season's most valuable player. Before we get into this video, please remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and hit the bell. If you haven't seen our video on Giannis's case for MVP, the link is in the description below. LeBron has been a force to be reckoned with for almost 2 decades, but this season he has adapted his game to focus on facilitating, and it's worked. LeBron has posted a stat line of 25.7 points, 10.6 assists, and 7.9 rebounds while arguably being one of the best offensive players. He's leading the league by a pretty wide margin in assists as well as points created by assists. How is James generating so many more opportunities for his teammates? By driving more than he has in his entire career. Not only is he moving to the rim more, but he's passing on drives at a significantly higher rate than years past, which, of course, has created more open looks for his supporting cast. This season, LeBron recorded his lowest percentage of isolation plays since they started keeping track of the metric, while opting for more efficient ways to score. A quarter of his points are coming out of the pick and roll, which is where the connection between James and Anthony Davis really shines. In the post, he's as efficient as ever. He's shooting 55.3% and averaging just over 1 point per possession. That ranks 6th in the league among players with at least 2 post-ups a game. Let's go to the other side of the floor. The Lakers have been excellent this season on defense. While Anthony Davis can and should get a lot of credit for this improvement, a revitalized LeBron James has certainly helped. His effort on the defensive end is like the LeBron of old, that made 6 NBA defensive teams and finished second in Defensive Player of the Year voting twice. LeBron ranks 3rd in the NBA this season, first among non-centers in defensive real plus-minus after being 51st last season. While this stat may have its flaws, in this case it holds up to the eye test. His efforts on closeouts, while heavily critiqued in recent years, have improved tremendously. When LeBron is defending the 3, players are shooting 5.1% worse than average, which puts LeBron in the 90th percentile. For the first time in several years, LeBron has the narrative in his favor. When it comes to the MVP, LeBron has always been compared to previous versions of himself. By leading the league in assists, he's doing something that even he hasn't done before, all while 35 years old in his 17th season. He is easily having the best season anyone has ever had at this stage in their career. This shouldn't really be a factor in MVP voting, but it inevitably will. If it wasn't a factor, then there would never be voter fatigue. Every year, LeBron makes us debate who actually deserves the MVP. Is it the best player on the best regular season team? Is it the best statistical player? Is it the player with the most historical season? Or is it truly the most valuable player that makes their team better? LeBron has a bulletproof case for the most accomplished with his performance at 35 years old, in addition to the fact that many people still believe that he's the most valuable player come playoff time. If that's how you believe the MVP should be determined, then LeBron may have your vote.